Hello, this is Derek Fournier, old school of whatthebuck.net, and I'm doing a quick video here because I haven't been on my YouTube channel in quite some time, and the topic du jour seems to be the collective bargaining agreement expiration and the looming lockout. Now, on the show that we do Thursday nights at 9 o'clock at whatthebuck.net, I have been blabbering on incessantly about how this is absolutely offensive to any fan out there, that all of a sudden we think that there's a deadline when the owners opted out of this agreement 2 years ago. Now, I don't have an issue with the owners opting out of an agreement. Contracts that have opt-out clauses are structured for that very purpose. If one side or the other feels as though the contract is no longer beneficial to them, they can opt out and then negotiate a new contract that they feel is mutually acceptable between the two parties. What we have here, and I'm not going to get into this billionaires versus millionaires crap because I think that's pablum. What I'm saying is you have two parties that are both fighting over pieces of the pie. It's a pie that only exists because idiots like me pay for season tickets and buy jerseys and go to the games and start websites and love the team. And they're idiots just like you, by the way, right? So while I actually have said on the show that the fans really don't have a place at this table, it's only true because fans are generally weak. We are not going to stop going to games. We are not going to boycott. We are not going to get any sort of support organization together to try and stand up and let these people know that this is unacceptable. And maybe you think that that's unfair. Maybe you think that there are fans who will. I know that when the NBA locked out, I never went back to it. I watch probably 3 NBA games a year outside of the playoffs now, and I used to watch probably 75% of the Magic games. I love the NFL. I specifically love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do I believe that the players want to play? Yes. Do I believe that the owners want them to play? Yes, because they have a financial interest in them playing. But the fact that two sets of grown men can sit here and claim that they are working as hard as possible when everyone in the media, including clowns like me, are talking about this more often than they are, when there are only a finite set of problems that have to be addressed that have been known for multiple years, is absolutely, tacitly offensive. So, if you want to make your voice heard, you can go sign the lockout thing or whatever you want to do. I would encourage you to write to your team and to write to the NFL. I would encourage you to scan those things, send them in to us, put them on whatever websites you want to. If you want to send them to us, send them to questions at whatthebuck.net and we'll post them. But let people know that you will not tolerate it. Let people know that this is unacceptable, that you do care about this game. Now, at the end of the day, it's just a business, folks. It's just a business. And if the owners are willing to gamble for a year, the gamble is only going to work if at the end of the year we all come back. And to be honest, right now, they have nothing that proves otherwise. Now, I honestly believe that at some point Congress is going to have to intercede here. I think that there are antitrust implications. The NFL has gone in and out of that with the USFL issues years ago. They have been given unique protection. And while I happen to, in some ways, side with the owners because they run the business, this cannot be done the way a normal business would be handled because of the antitrust protection that the NFL offers. Right? They have the only game in town. The players can't just say, okay, the hell with you, we're going to go play in the UFL. First of all, because the UFL seems to be having an immense amount of trouble. And secondarily, because if any upstart seems to form, then the NFL has their ability to take over and jump in from a legal perspective. So, at any rate, I know this is a rambling topic, and I know this is my normal What the Buck stuff, and it's not even Buck-centric, because to be honest, the Bucs aren't the issue here. This is the NFL. This is Commissioner Goodell. This is the owners group, and this is the NFLPA. Right? And as a fan, my beef is, for 2 years plus, you guys knew this was an issue, and nothing was done. We still have the same issues we're talking about before. Revenue share. Is there another billion coming off the top before we do our revenue split? Rookie salary cap, 18-game season, insurance for veteran players. It's not a voluminous list, people. It just flat isn't. If we had problems like this in a normal business and we couldn't resolve them, those people in charge would be fired. And I think that D. Smith and Roger Goodell should think about that. I think the owner should think about that. Because I am all for fighting for your rights, and the players certainly fought for their rights. It's clear that the contract is beneficial to them because they want to continue to play under it. Each side is going to have to give a little. That's the essence of compromise. So go to the table, sack up, act like men, and resolve this issue. Or realize you may lose a lot of fans. Hopefully we'll be back with some actual football news soon.